My beautiful Cancer friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we have a beautiful energy about to enter our lives. On July the 11th, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is entering the sign of Leo. This is going to be a time of creativity. There's a lot of vibrant energy around. This is where Spirit is inviting us to express ourselves in the way that we want to, creatively as well, right? Because we got that creative energy around. Love is also in the air. This is where Spirit wants us to take the baggage that we're carrying around, the weight of the world. Let's just put it down for a moment. It's there. We know it's there. It'll stay there. Let's just leave it there and look at the world through wonder, through the eyes of a child, through love. Allow ourselves to be open, to allow our hearts to sing even, right? This is where we get outside, enjoy the sunshine, go spend some time with our friends. Those deep connections are going to be very important. If you're looking for love, now is a good time to get out there and mix and mingle. It's that kind of energy. There's confidence in the air as well. So some of you are going to feel a little bit more confident than normal. Right? And this is really good. This is the energy. So let's embrace it. Let's be like a peacock and peacock around the world, everyone. Show our vibrant colors. This is where we showcase ourselves. We showcase our energy. So what is this that's coming in for all of us? The energy. We're going to find that out today. What I'm going to do for you is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. And then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today and close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this energy. So we are getting for you today, it's time. Look at that, it's time, Cancer. I'm going to read you the message of this card. You are here to make a difference in the world, and it's through your actions that you can shape and influence time. Be brave, be resolute, and step forward with confidence. So once again, you are here to make a difference in the world, Cancer. And it's through your actions that you can shape and influence time. Be brave, be resolute, and step forward with confidence. It's time for you to get to the forefront here. There's something big happening in your life right now, Cancer, and I feel that Spirit, God, there's some prayers being answered here. You've been asking for something and it's coming in, and it's now time for you to claim that blessing, claim that prayer or manifestation, whatever this is. There's an expansion happening here, and you're going to see some growth, recognition. But what I feel is happening is this is a conscious expansion. There's this energy where you're starting to see things a little bit more clearly. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. 3 of Pentacles to start. We have 7 of Pentacles coming in as well. So there's an internal look. So this is a conscious expansion happening. And there's a spiritual journey within a spiritual journey here is what Spirit is saying. So there's awakenings happening here. There's an ascension. So some of you might be experiencing ascension symptoms. And there's a rearranging happening as well. So the 7 of Pentacles. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So this is a breakthrough. There's something that is connecting to you that you're seeing, understanding, feeling, and sensing. And because this powerful, potent energy has tapped into you, it is now going to shine into your reality. So this is creating a new beginning for you, a new life experience, a new energy that you haven't experienced before. Perhaps you have, but there's a more longer stretch that is coming in with this energy. Okay, so the Ace of Swords. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Cancer. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. All right, so Pay attention to the number 1, 3, and 7 in your life. Some of you might be life path numbers 1, 3, and 7. That's your confirmation. Maybe you're born on those dates and that's your confirmation of this reading. Like there's a message here for you today. Now, we have this expansion, this growth happening. I feel some of you have moved to a new community. You're surrounded by different people here. It doesn't necessarily have to be all different. So this could be a new staff member entering your workspace, or you changing jobs. Your environment has a slight change here. And what's happening is Spirit is saying teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so working with others is actually going to benefit you in a huge way here and help you progress and see growth in your life in ways that you have never imagined. And sometimes we're afraid to connect or ask for help because of whatever reasoning we have in the background, right? Here, whatever environment you're in, Spirit is wanting you to try and connect with the people that you spend most of your day with. Okay, so this could be a work environment. This could be at home, right? Wherever this is, they're really wanting you to connect with people in your community, right? So for example, if you're working somewhere, you go to the same coffee shop, building rapport with the people that work there. Maybe there's other, venues or places that you visit in that neighborhood and you build this relationship with everyone that's there. It's that kind of energy. And even in your workspace, with people, I feel everyone's going through a different experience. And sometimes we tend to judge a book by its cover because of what emotions and body language subtleties a person is expressing, right? We can pick up, especially those of us that are empaths, we're a little bit more better at tuning in to what a person is feeling. And sometimes we can pick it up as our own emotions, right? But I feel that if you're really able to connect to people, especially with their energy, there's an amplification that is happening with a ripple effect. Okay, and meaning that you connecting, talking, and building a harmonious environment, you're going to see how this shoots out and actually affects even those individual lives. There's ripple effects in their own lives that are happening. So there's this creation of this happy energy, this creation, this collaboration of this oneness, right? So this is what Spirit is wanting you to cultivate, but I feel this is what the energy is around you in order to experience this. And for some of you, I feel this is already there, like it's already present. And perhaps Spirit is calling you to be the one to start that ripple effect. Maybe it's time for you to even express yourself in whatever way you desire. This could be through creativity, right? This could be in your workspace where you finally decide that you're going to speak up, and perhaps, people, your colleagues there might love your idea, and away you go working on your idea, right? So this is where you speak up. So if you're seeing the number 3s on a clock anywhere in your life, this is Spirit guides asking you to speak up. It's also letting you know that you're going through growth and expansion at this time. So whenever we grow and expand, it comes with a little bit of change, because in order for things to expand, whatever's there needs to move out of the way. So change comes in with this. So perhaps some of you are going through a change. This is where the community, the environment changes, and you're kind of working with it. You're shape shifting into that version of that energy, working with it. And this is one of your gifts, Cancer, that some of you are shapeshifters, right? You're able to adapt and be flexible and mold into the energy and work with it rather than resisting it and almost butting heads with it all the time. You're open. This is what Spirit is saying, that you are very open right now. And this is why everything is moving forward, but also moving forward in a more expansive way for you. So teamwork makes the dream work. I feel 2 are better than 1, and 3 are even better, right? And if everyone's in alignment, like-minded, doing the same thing, oh my goodness, there's so much that can happen. We have the 7 of Pentacles as well. So some of you are looking thoroughly into your life or into a project or into something. There is this looking through things, reorganization here. This could be internal. I feel for a lot of you, this is an internal reorganization where you're looking at yourself to see what it is that you need to change about yourself, and you're starting to make those changes. Sometimes this is a slow process, and that's okay, because it's still a process. and you're doing it, right? So that's what counts, is the fact that you're working on it. And there's a lot of action here. And this is more internal action. And I feel that as you are rearranging, clearing some of that clutter out, implementing new things, adding new things, just to refresh, there's this expansion happening in your conscious. It's kind of like you're starting to, it's like you've cleaned your house one day. You've spick and spanned it, rearranged things, and you're taking a look, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to buy a new couch because I think it would look good over there now that there's some room. And it's this new, implementing something new that's going to stay with you for a little while. So this is what I'm getting here with this card. And it's a really fresh energy that's coming into your life here, Cancer. Just a open, and I'm getting the sun, I'm getting the breeze coming in, the curtains flowing. This is what I'm seeing here in my mind. It's that kind of energy. It's like you've opened the curtains. Maybe it was dark and stale in your home for a while, and you finally cleaned up, opened the curtains, and there's this new energy that is coming in. So this is the process of what's going on internally for you, which may show up in your physical reality as you moving around your furniture and cleaning your house, right? And there's signs around you. Spirit is wanting to communicate and connect and build a relationship with you. They're saying it's time now to connect even with your higher self. So messengers are coming down here. You're going to see these messengers through animals, through patterns. I feel there's a black crow following someone around. I just feel that over the next little while, there's going to be a lot of crows around. I feel like, I don't know why this is, but there's just messengers coming in. So some of you are being followed by a crow. I don't know if any of you have ever had a crow come down and like hit you with their beak. Sometimes they do that, especially if they recognize your face from somewhere. And I feel they do this is because there's something you need to know. Like they're like, yo, you need to know something here right now, right? So 7 of Pentacles here. There's a moving around of money, moving around of assets happening here for some of you as well. I don't know if this is out of fear or if this is because of preparation of something. And maybe we're seeing this just in the world, this reorganization. And sometimes we can be affected by some of the things that we're hearing from external to us. So be aware of the information that you are seeing right now, because this can disrupt that conscious expansion, right? We are easily influenced by media and everything that we see. It's just the way it is, right? And if we're strong mentally, we can actually block some of that out by tuning it out, right? So the awareness level here is heightening for you. And this recognition or this dissolving of something that is allowing you to see the truth is showing up. So those of you that are still going through that experience, if you feel that when you're watching something or seeing something, it gives you a negative experience or feeling, perhaps you're not meant to indulge in that or look at that, or you're meant to create some healthy boundaries and limit the amount of energy you're giving to that negative vibration, because that's not working for you. It's putting you in this energy vibration that isn't aligned to what is actually meant to happen for you. So just be mindful of this, Cancer. Okay, so we have something new coming in as well. The Ace of Swords. Through this, I feel this is an open communication between you and Spirit. Now, dreams are going to be wild here, I feel. It's just really fast. It almost feels like an action or thriller movie dream. Some of you might be having different kinds. And maybe you wake up in the middle of the night from a nightmare or a dream that was really fast paced. And I feel this is this shuffling and things that are going on internally for some of you because of your life's experience, or just because of what it is that you're kind of shifting and changing. So I feel this is normal. This is just things moving out of your mind, out of your life. I feel this is a part of your ego, and there's this connection to something else that's almost going haywire, and that's normal. So Spirit is saying that's normal. And you're opening yourself up basically to this other level of consciousness. It's different. It's more open, and you can see a little bit more clearly. You understand more. So there's this knowing coming in. And this is such a powerful connection for you, Cancer. This is where you actually experience the energy of angels, the energy of God, that unconditional love, being filled with this light. It's just those of us that have felt it know what this is. And it sometimes feels like it's just for a split second, but you feel it and you experience it like as if it was for a lifetime, like that split second experience just shot out into the world. That's what it is, the expansion through the Three of Pentacles. It's like this one drop of water went into the full drop, like the full ocean, and it's like, and it just goes. And it's wild when you actually think about it. And this is how energy works, right? So there's a new experience, a new energy, new clarity coming in. You're even thinking differently here. You're perceiving your world differently. You're unpacking things differently here. So whatever this is, it's meant to happen here. And it's up to you to allow and embrace this energy in your life, Cancer. And I feel this is so important for some of you because this is going to open you up to something that you just never, and this is something that you have been wanting. You've been asking and praying for this. It's way different than you're expecting for it to show up, or even to look like it looks different than what you're expecting here, Cancer. So allow yourself to be open to spirit, whatever, thoughts and things that you have in your mind. I'm getting shadow work coming in. Some of you might be doing some shadow work. Shadows might be surfacing, so you're having to deal with them, right? And this could be through fear of being in big groups of people, or just fear of change, because I'm seeing some change coming in, right? Change is definitely happening here. This is that expansion. This is that ascension. And this third eye awakening, this breakthrough, this, I'm seeing a lot of different beams. I don't know what this is, like circles, and they're all lit and they're kind of together. I don't know if there's a wall somewhere that someone is seeing that has a lot of beams or circles. I'm seeing these right now. It feels like you're being shot through these beams, these tunnels, and there's links or reflections or bits of pieces of a timeline that you're pulling into your life, and you're starting to see it. So something's activated, and this is where we got to tune out the noise and the things that might create a wedge in our life. So what I mean by this is maybe implement a practice of meditation where you're able to tune the noise out, and sit for 5-10 minutes where you have a clear mind and you allow this whole activation, this process to take place. And then you'll see that portal opening. You'll see that door, that gateway opening for you, and you'll clearly see everything for what it is. And how does this look? It's so hard to explain. I've experienced it. And it's almost like a cloud just lifted and you're seeing through a thin veil, or a layer of something dissolved, and you're seeing things like through a completely different perspective, a different lens is how I can describe it. So if you have, those of you that have experienced this, if you can describe it in another way, share with me in the comment section below so others can understand how this feels. And there's consistency here, there's discipline. These are habits. These are things that are now developing. So you have to allow them to develop here, turn into habits. It's time. They're saying it is time for you to activate. It's what's happening here, Cancer. So let's pull a bonus card now and read you the interpretation here from the Spirit of Animals or Spirit Animals Oracle deck. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. And anything more Spirit wants to share with you is also going to come through this card. So we are getting for you, deer spirit. Look at that. Have any of you seen a deer? This is your confirmation today. And perhaps you've been seeing feathers and deers together. Bring a gentle touch is what Spirit is asking here. Bring a gentle touch. The number 18, this could be a number of significance. Perhaps you were born on the 18th. I'm getting 18 days for those of you looking for timing. 18 days, 18 weeks, 18 months, and also 18 hours, and the 18th of the month. So if you're seeing the number 18 or 1s and 18s, this is confirmation of this message for you today. So we are getting here. The time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of Dear Spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. So look at that. So embrace Dear Spirit here, everyone. And that was the number. Three of Pentacles here. This whole Dear Spirit message. All right, we're going to now pull 3 personal messages for you. So feel free to pause this video, Cancer. Take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back and place these messages wherever they resonate for you. So we are getting the unseen. Look at that. The message for you is things are not always as they appear. Be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. So once again, things are not always as they appear. Be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. Okay, that's the 7 of Pentacles energy. And ego death. Some of you are experiencing an ego death. So the message here is ego can never really die. It can only be made conscious so that it can no longer run your life. Be mindful of it and don't allow it to limit you. So once again, ego can never really die. It can only be made conscious so that it no longer runs your life. Be mindful of it and don't allow it to limit you. Okay? And your third message is trust the journey. Trust your journey here, Cancer. Everything is unfolding and happening as it should. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. And this is why you're getting it's time. So once again, when you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level that's calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. All right, so look at that. I'm now going to pull an angel number. So some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Cancer, 666. Look at this. Have you been seeing these numbers? Perhaps these are numbers of significance. Now, when we see them in this sequence, they can show up in a phone number, on a home address, on a clock, on a license plate, anywhere. This is your confirmation if you're seeing these numbers. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward great optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. The key words here is love and affection. That's your approach through love and affection and compassion, kindness. Pay attention to how you are reacting to people and how you are reacting even to yourself. Self-love here is going to be very important. Make sure you're giving yourself love, Cancer. All right, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.